Welcome back, my Jedi friends, and in today's video we discuss what is the Force and is it really with you? So I'm going to take one of the central precepts from Star Wars and I'm going to discuss it from an energy perspective and what it means to you, how you can tap into it, and are you a Jedi, folks? Are you a Jedi? So for those of you that don't know me, my name's Adam, and I have studied energy for many, many years. My background was normal health, whatever that is. So I was medically trained as a nurse for many years, and my journey changed when people started asking me the question, is there any hope? Once the medical system wrote them off, is there any hope? And that took me to a trip into Reiki and various other energy systems, and I had to get my head around a lot of complexity. But it's actually very simple, folks. And a lot of the stuff that you learn when you go into energy systems and healing specifically is all about energy. And the more you get into the energy world, you realize that there is a lot in the Star Wars films that is very, very relevant. There is definitely some sort of higher force, whoever wrote that script, really impressive. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of overlaps, and I'm going to explain what 25 years of working in energy, how it relates to the force and you as a Jedi, and can you tap into it? So the simple answer to that, folks, is yes, you can. You can. So when you work with energy, you realize that energy is an interconnected grid of everything that exists. Now, you have to stretch your belief system if this is new to you, because I didn't believe any of it when I first got into to believing this. So the question I wanted to know is when we started doing things like distance healing, how is it possible for me with my thoughts to heal somebody, or not to heal them, to help them, to energize them on the other side of the planet? And part of distance healing, part of remote healing, you get to do this and you get to test it. And I've tested it and I've done this and it works, folks. Now, it works differently. I talk a lot on the subject of how it works and what it might work and what that might look like and how people might not believe that it works. There's plenty of videos on that. But today I'm going to ask you just to stay with me for this conversation about the force. So, with energy, it works on the basis that our thoughts energize things. Our thoughts energize. So we energize things with our thoughts. Unfortunately, we there is a poison going around the planet at the moment that most people love negative news. And there's a thing called the negativity bias, which means that you are 3 times more charged by negative things than positive, which means the odds of you scrolling through the internet for positive news stories are significantly less than you looking for negative ones. And if somebody says positive things to you, you'll be significantly less charged as if they said negative stuff. And that's just the way of the world, folks. It's the way of the world. And this is what we talk about energy, and this is the force. So the force, you have been trained to use it in a negative way. And when you think negative things tends to attract to you and become your reality. And what we focus on, we get more of. What you focus on expands, folks. What you focus on expands. And it would be very easy for me to say, we'll just focus on positive things. But we all know that's just not realistic, folks. Not in life, not in the world. It's an unfair place. There's a lot of things that can go wrong that can make us focus on other things that aren't so fair, that aren't so good, that don't energize us as much. But it is entirely possible to change your thoughts, to change your view, to tap into the force, to be the force. You get to decide what are you going to in this moment, right in this moment. Let's forget everything that's happened in the past. If somebody could come with a magic wand or the thing that they used in Men in Black, and just deleted all of your memories just now, and you were just here and now, you've got a choice. You've got a choice in this moment. What are you going to focus on? Now, what if you decided to focus on something positive? How can I feel better? Now, there's a lot of people out there that'll say, yes, that doesn't work. Well, if you believe that this doesn't work, guess what? It won't work, folks, because we are manifestors of our own destiny. If you want to disprove what I'm saying, you will disprove it because you won't follow the instructions that can get you to a better place. Now, what if you just focus now? What if you were to just believe that you are the center of your own universe and that you have the power to energize any reality that you want right now in this moment? Now, forget about manifesting other things. Let's just talk about your energy and your mood. And you can energize that right now. You can you can decide that you're going to energize yourself and feel better, and you do it by starting by slowing down your breathing. You can slow down your breathing right now and start to feel better. And if while you're slowing down your breathing, you ask yourself a question, what does it feel like to feel better? How can I feel better right now? And you can do that, folks. You can energize feeling better. Just focus on it. What would it like to be feel better? How does that feel? Slowing down your breathing as you do this. Slowing down your breathing. Now put all of your focus inside your heart and energize that. Love yourself. What does it feel like to love yourself? Put all of your energy in your heart and send light into it. Ground yourself from below. Focus on a ball of energy at the center of the earth. Connect to the base of your spine. And now connect to the source of light above you, whether it's the universe, the sun, the moon. Light is coming through your head and straight into your heart. Right now, you're connected above and below, and light is coming from both sides to energize your heart, slowing down your breathing as you focus inside your heart right now, right now, slowing down your breathing as you stay in this zone. And connecting to all that is, connecting to more positivity, connecting to a better life, connecting to better health, energizing your body in a positive way, keeping your focus inside your heart, slowing down your breathing. And in this moment, you are connected to the force, folks. Breathing it in, breathing in energy and light to your heart, and breathing out the intention for a better life, better connections, and better flow in everything that you do. And the longer you stay in this zone, the more you will feel the force. And as you slowly bring yourself back into this moment, my friends, you now realize how easy it is to connect to the force. That little exercise there that we have just done is an energy exercise to tap you into the force, folks, the force. Now, thoughts are like clouds in our mind. They're not real, they're transient. And you can choose to focus on them or let them go because we're all going to get both positive and negative thoughts. And only you can choose to energize them or not. Unfortunately, the human disposition chooses not to focus on the positive things for very long and disproportionately energizes the negative things. But you can change that. You have the power. You can tap into the force, my friends. It takes supreme motivation and discipline to do it, but you can do it, and it's that easy. It is that easy, my friends. It is that easy. You are a Jedi. You are at the center of your own reality and universe, and you can tap into this energy anytime you want. Anytime, folks, anytime you can tap into it with this exercise. If you want to do it again, bookmark this page. Learn to do this exercise. The more often you do it, the easier it will be. The easier it will be. Ground yourself, you slow down your breathing, you connect to above, and you focus in your heart. There you go, folks. A simple guide to energizing yourself and tapping into the force. Now, if you do that for 10, 20, 30 minutes, you will feel more of the force. The longer you do it, the better it will be. And you can do it as often as you like. Small and often is probably best to start things off, unless you're very disciplined and you want to do this for longer. But that is it, folks. That is how simple it is to tap into the Force. And that is how you become a Jedi, how you, my friends, become a Jedi. And that is when we talk about the Force, this is what we talk about. This is what it means to me. Maybe it means something different to other people, but this is what the Force means to me. And having studied energy for roughly 25 years now, I can tell you that this stuff works. You stay in a positive zone, you energize positive things, you feel better. Very simple cause and effect here, folks. Very simple cause and effect. But unfortunately, there's lots of people out there that are trying to tell you otherwise, that will want to convince you that it's better not to be as energized. They will want to disempower you for their own selfish agendas. But you can jolt yourself out of that at any time with this simple exercise, folks. You are a Jedi. You do have the Force and you do have the power, should you choose to take it. And if you choose not to take it, then by all means, don't bother. And if you want to comment and say this is a load of horseshit, you're welcome to, folks, because you'll be right. I'm not even going to argue with you. You will be right. Your reality, you will energize your righteousness. Alternatively, you could say, what if? What if I do this? What if I just keep doing this? And how would it make me feel? Why not test that, folks? Why not be a real Jedi and test that? And then let me know what you think. So, my Jedi friends, there you go. A simple exercise to tap you into the Force. Hopefully, it will be with you. The Force will be with you always, my Jedi friends.